you say you don't like the guy, but when he was shirtless, you were like, mamma mia. Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. I mean, no. Okay, no. My first comment is like, I don't like that type of body.
Like
And
you don't like great bodies, basically.
no, it's too much.
It's too much, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much for me.
So that was a funny movie. I mean, it had like intentionally,
What movie?
intentionally, intentionally funny lines and unintentionally funny
Mistakes.
sequence. Yes.
Oh yeah. Because
Hobbs and Shaw.
yeah, because I probably if I was
That's
by
the name of the
myself.
movie, Hobbs and Shaw. The Fast and Furious presents
Oh yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs.
Hobbs.
Because he's French and that's the only letter that he cannot pronounce. It's like happy birthday. How are
We have
you?
a silent H in France, so we don't pronounce
Yeah, in
the
Mexico
H.
too. In Spanish, it's silent.
Hobbs and Shaw. So it was, there were like really funny lines. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it
but
was
but
entertaining.
it
Yeah,
went
that's the
it
type
went
of
it
movie
went
that I
like
would watch.
it went like really too far on some sequence.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, if I was alone watching that by myself, I probably wouldn't have noticed. Like, why is they now? Why?
Oh yeah, the whole like
Why is he carrying by himself a whole helicopter?
exactly. I think the movie was kind of fine until he decided to be like personal and go to Samoa Islands. That's when it turned. No, but seriously, that's when it turned bad. Like, okay, there are like three things that are like in this movie. Okay, we're talking about like it's not a huge deal. It's an entertaining movie. It's funny. It's well done. But really, like all the end at the Samoa Islands were like unnecessary, totally unnecessary. First of all, the whole movie, like, well, 2 or 3 times it goes like with his picture with his brother that he hasn't talked to in 25 years. So he only talks about his brother. Then they finally go there so he can see his brother. And all of a sudden, you see his mother that he never mentioned. it's like he's missing his brother, but he never mentioned his mother. I think it's more important to, not have seen your mother in 25 years
than your brother.
I mean, it can be equally bad, but you see her, oh, my son. Okay, great. I have 12. I don't care. But
it's entertaining.
Yeah, so that was one thing. And the second thing, and I know for sure that's what happened. There is like the big battle in the Samoa Island. Like it starts at night, and then within the course of 5-6 minutes, or no, even like 8 minutes.
No less, because they have. She has their bracelet.
Yeah, no, wait. That's why it doesn't make sense. Because at least when you watch a movie, you could tell, oh, they've been doing that for an hour, and they just cut, and it's your brain accepts the fact that
it's transitioning.
Yes. But in this sequence, she has a timer on. There is only like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So the timer is going on, and it's at 30 minutes. It's at 29 minutes, and then when it's at 21, in the matter of 8 minutes, it went from total night darkness to sunrise.
Yes, and rain. And
then it becomes like
tornado.
Stormy. And the fun fact is like when they start the scene of the battle in the Samoa Island, is like all shirtless and doing like the traditional
yeah,
thing.
I don't know.
Well, they call for the gods and stuff like you don't watch rugby, but in rugby when the New Zealand team always do that. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, so we like it. I like this culture. I like the Polynesian culture, and but anyway, we can talk about that later. And so he's shirtless, and so he battles shirtless, and then all of a sudden, they realize that the girl that they want to keep is going to be kidnapped by an helicopter, which is like a military helicopter. But apparently, they didn't hear. Like, landing like 60 feet away. Oh, wait, they're taking her. And so there's a whole like crazy sequence when he goes on the truck to try to chase the helicopter. And so there's no time. Like basically, like time is in the essence. Uh-huh. So Dwayne Johnson is shirtless. And he goes on the pickup truck, and all of a sudden he puts a t-shirt on, like of course we don't care when he's putting a t-shirt on.
But the fact is like he's fighting with this, like I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know the name of the shirt, like the thing that the Samoa guys put. And all of a sudden, yes, because he was fighting with that,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden in this scene, like, oh my God, they are kidnapping this girl.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden he's removing the skirt or whatever, and now he has his pants on and the shirt.
And then he puts his like that's what we have seen that would be cut, but they need to justify the fact that he has a t-shirt on the rest of the sequence, and so they show him putting a shirt on, and I know exactly why this unnecessary scene, because honestly nobody wrote that. He puts she's being kidnapped in a helicopter, they chase it, he goes on the pickup truck, puts shirts on. It needs to be on camera. What happened is that I'm pretty sure like the rest of the sequence of the movie, which is like in real time, probably took like 2 or 3 weeks to shoot, and you're Dwayne Johnson. It's like there is no way. And I've been shirtless for the past sequence for 2 weeks. I'm not going to be shirtless for a month and a half now, but working 10 hours a day. I understand that, but it just looks really, really weird. Like being in this action, like everybody's going to die. I need to put my t-shirt on.
It is weird. It is weird because they know that the enemy is coming because they shoot fireworks.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you know that it cannot be a transition of midnight to the sunlight or the sunrise. Because it's super late. It's night.
Within 8 minutes.
And it's like the girl has a bracelet, so you can see like it's only been like 10 minutes, a timer. So it's like only 10 minutes before like the fireworks went on, and then now it's like the freaking sun all over the place. Got like birds and like it's like no, there's no, and then they are fighting, and it's. That's a movie that I like, by the way, because I like to be entertained.
No,
and
it's a good movie, but they messed up that last scene, and I think it's because of production cost. Because first of all, they really shot in Samoa Island, so they had to bring the whole crew, and so.
And I like
and that's
both
things
actors.
that I see, and honestly, I didn't read anything about it, but I can tell you why this doesn't make sense. And what happened is that it cost millions of dollars for this type of movie to be every day, like literally like $1 million or whatever. If they start a night sequence, that means that they need to do the whole sequence at nighttime, or they need to put filters or whatever. Like they didn't have the money to film the whole thing at night, so they went really fast.
No, it's very difficult.
And you can tell that at the end of the shooting of the movie.
So why put fireworks?
They didn't have the money. They probably went over budget and say, guys, we said we had a month to do this thing. We need to do it in 2 weeks, and that's what happened.
Well, it's a very like if you want to be entertained and you want to be like
I'm only pointing out the negative. Like the rest of the movie was really entertaining.
Good.